Hello everyone, this is Yeeflex and welcome back to another Yeeflex Outdoors video. This video took me a while to make because I've been busy, so sorry in advance. This trip I took in the middle towards the end of August, and this trip was an interesting trip because in my last video I alluded to the fact that I was meeting my friends out at San Pablo, but on this trip I actually met my friends and Simba, the subscriber that you guys saw on the subscriber meet video. I met him out there and I fished with him as well as my friends. So it was quite an awesome experience being out there on the water. And before fishing and joining everyone on this trip, Simba was telling me that I should try a slip bobber that could work for crappie fishing. So prior to the trip, I went out searching for this slip bobber at Big 5, and like Simba, I was only able to find two in like two different Big 5 stores. This slip bobber is not easy to come by apparently. It's a little bit more on the expensive side as well, but it's not that easy to come by. I'm kind of surprised. And one of the first ones I bought was already broken, so I had to return it and go to a different store and get the other just one that they had. So I'm glad that I was able to get the two slip bobbers. And on this day, I will say I didn't record much footage from fishing at San Pablo. I got there pretty early. I think Simba got to the boat launch side, I think at around like 6 a.m. and I got there at around like 7. And my friends were supposed to meet me at around 8:30 at the boat launch side. So there's going to be a lot of loop footage in this video because I didn't take a lot of footage that day because there was a lot of good discussions and I was teaching my friends how to fish. So just going to try and summarize everything that day. But basically, in the morning, Simba was there. I met up with him and I fished with him for about an hour. Just me and him. We were comparing the slip bobbers that I had purchased based on his recommendation. And basically, we were fishing and I got a few clips of him using his sonar, which you'll probably see in this video. I have him casting out the sonar. You'll see the sonar in the actual device, and then him reeling back the sonar. We used the sonar quite a bit that day, especially in the morning before my friends came, just to see where the fish were. And long story short, we didn't get any bites. We got skunked. But later on in the morning at around 8 or 8:30, my friends actually arrived and they stopped by and they joined me and Simba fishing. And then initially I was teaching them how to fish that day. So I had my lines out and Simba was kind of to the left of me where I was sitting, and he was able to watch my lines while I was teaching my friends how to fish. And overall, through the day, it was a lot of great conversations between Simba, me, and my friends. We all had a lot of interesting conversations. Me and my friends, I hadn't seen my friends in quite a while, so we had some good conversations, and then Simba chimed in to have some conversations with us. So it was like a great meeting of fishing, and it was just kind of the embodiment of what fishing was. And unfortunately, we didn't catch any fish, even though it was a really nice day, really nice weather. I don't think it was really windy at all, and I think it was maybe low to mid 70s. It was really nice weather. We saw different people launching boats, but overall the day was pretty quiet. And I want to say at around lunchtime, there was a time when I went back to my car and there was a guy that actually was on a kayak and caught some pretty massive catfish. I think he caught 3 or 4 catfish, and man, those things were huge. I think those were bigger than the last catfish that I saw in a previous video where I mentioned I saw this group that had 2 catfish and they were cleaning at the cleaning station. This guy was on the boat launch side cleaning at the cleaning station. He was cleaning those and he was telling me and a couple other people hey, these aren't even the biggest catfish that I've caught out of here. These ones are smaller than the ones I caught last week. And I was like, holy moly. That's insane to me. But unfortunately, we didn't catch those fish that day. And we saw a lot of movement on Simba's sonar. I believe we saw different fish in the 5 to 6 feet depth range, but we couldn't get any bites at all, really. I ended up trying to use a bobber rig, kind of like the last video, and I got little nibbles, but I couldn't get any of the bluegills to actually commit. So later in the day, my friends and I moved down to a different spot because Simba eventually left kind of earlier in the afternoon. And we saw a bunch of schools of shad, which I'd never seen before, and I thought was really great. But overall, the trip, we didn't really get anything, and my friends didn't expect to catch anything, but we had like a really good time. I think my friends enjoyed fishing. They just are pretty busy working and with adult life. So I don't know when the next time fishing would be, but they did both say that they're willing to go fish again. And Simba did mention that he'll go fishing again, maybe at San Pablo, but I might hit him up again if my friends go out and maybe we can all meet up again and go fishing. But overall, it's just like a really great fishing experience just for the overall camaraderie of what fishing is. I got to teach my friends how to fish, and Simba gave some insight on just fishing in general and some of his knowledge of fishing while I was teaching my friends as well to my friends. So overall, just a great feeling of kind of what fishing is, bringing new people out there and just enjoying nature and just bringing kind of a community of fishermen together and just having a great overall fishing experience. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Sorry there's a lot of loop footage of the same things. I didn't really have a lot of footage, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys go fishing at San Pablo, good luck, and let me know what you guys use, because I've been skunked, I think, the last couple times for catfish at least. So anyways, have a good one, everyone. Peace.